Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is starring Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson and is directed by Guy Ritchie. The British military recruits a small group of highly skilled soldiers to strike against German forces behind enemy lines during World War II. One thing I didn't actually know about this movie going into it until actually I watched the film. At the end of the film, apparently they do this, like, the text thing after like every based true story. This is based on a true story, by the way. And so they said, like, oh, this is based on like the actual guy that inspired the character James Bond, which I'm like, oh, this is pretty. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, all right, what did that add to the film? Not a lot, but it's still cool. With that being said, I really like the Ministry of the Ministry. With that being said, I really like the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare a lot. This movie is action-packed fun. It's nonstop action. Like Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson are fucking badass. Sam, what are you doing in the box? So that was a cat cameo. But yeah, Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, badass in the film. Alan Ritchson actually steals this movie for me. He is the shining part of this film. He is just funny. Whenever he has a screen presence, I just like everything. Attention is drawn to this man. He just brings something to this movie that not a lot of the other cast members do. Henry Cavill's good too in the film. Like, he's there. Henry Cavill. He's Henry Cavill. I don't have like a overwhelming of like excitement for Henry Cavill. He's not like he's cool. He's good at his job. But Issa Gonzalez has a pretty cool scene towards the end, like a music bit scene that I really liked. And nothing that she was wearing also did not take over. It's definitely an attractive woman, that's for sure. This movie is just a blast. Even though there's not really that much of a story to it. Simply the story is like, okay, we have these sets, like we have these guys, we have the team, and they have to go blow up this German ship and also kill Nazis. That's always fun. Like, what's there to hate about this movie? Like, you just kill a bunch of Nazis, which everyone hates, hopefully. But honestly, my biggest gripes with the film is that at some point in the movie, you do start feeling the runtime. There should have been definitely like 20 minutes cut out of the film, and you don't really care about the characters. Like, they're there and they're cool to see, kick ass, but you don't really get to know anything about the characters, especially towards the end when they start showing off like like, oh, this was this person, and like they give them like a little like bio sentence of like their what they did and what happened to them afterwards and all that. It's like, wait, was that Henry Cavill's character or was that Alan Ritchson's character? I have no idea, because they don't show the two. They don't show. Besides that, it's a fun time at the movies. Really, nothing else to it. And that's kind of like the biggest like, that's all I really have to say about this. Besides that, this movie was a fun time. I highly recommend checking out when you guys have the time to see it this weekend. If you guys have nothing else to do, I'm going to give the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare a B-. Anyway, guys, thanks for very much watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.